G'day Jan, here we are with baby. What we'll show you a little bit first is how she's acting a little bit submissive. It's sort of like the start of the exercise. When you approach her, she tends to drop down and be submissive and wonder whether she's in trouble. Well, she's not doing it now because we've already walked over, but I say no to her and ask her to sit up, and then when she sits up, I give her a pat for it. So we'll ask her to walk on a heel. Baby, heel. So you only say it once and then walk along. When she starts to stretch that lead out tight, I just stop, give her a little bit of a pop and keep walking. Good heel. Good heel. That's a girl. Yes, she's talking to Jess, who's got the camera there, because Jess has walked her a couple of times during the week as well. Good. That's a girl. Good. Baby, heel. Good. So now we're going to ask her to sit, and we just pull the lead straight up. I'll just turn it round so it's not pulling sideways. Baby, sit. Good. The second she sits, you drop the lead down so it's loose, and that's her reward for sitting. I'll wait to see if she gets up again. If she does get up, instead of sit, I'm going to say no. But if she doesn't, I'm going to tell her that she's good. No. Good. And then as soon as she stays there, I say good again. Good baby. So now we'll heel. Good, heel. No. So you can hurry her up a little bit by a little pull on the chain too. It doesn't have to be a big pull. And then turn into her a little bit a few times. Good girl, good girl. So she's learning to get out of your way. This is good. So I'll do a sit again. Baby, sit. Good. So I'm not doing it very hard. I'm just putting enough pressure on until I can see she's reacting and then dropping the pressure. Good girl. Good girl. So now we'll do a drop, and we're going to pull the lead down halfway, but I don't want to pull it all the way. I want her to go down of her own accord. Baby, drop. Oh, Jess has done such a good job. Look at that beautiful drop. No. So this is the submissive stuff I was talking about. So as soon as she rolls over, because that's a yucky mood to be in, giving up all the time. No, 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 no. Good. So as soon as she sits nicely, that's when I make the lead a bit loose. But while she was objecting and having a little nung on the lead, I just gently kept saying no and kept the pressure on until she dropped properly. Good girl. So she's got to earn the pats off me. Pats shouldn't come in a big hurry, but I want her to think that being really good is what gets her the really good stuff, which is the pats. Baby, heel. Good bit of encouragement doesn't hurt. Good girl. Good heel. Good heel. That makes her feel a little bit better after we had that tiny little argument then about whether she should roll over or not. Good. That's a girl. Good heel. Good heel, baby. Good heel. So I tell her when she's in the right spot, I say good heel, and if she gets out too far, I say no. So drop can also come from stand. It doesn't have to come from sit either. Only. Baby's a good girl. Drop. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So she felt like rolling over then, so I stepped back, and that actually draws her back over on towards her toes towards me. Good girl. Good drop. So because she thought about that and she was being logical, good drop. Good drop. I really slowly give her a pat, and not in a big hurry because that would make her go down and be submissive, but I want her to bring her head up and touch my hand rather than me lean down and almost, it's like pushing them down, I think, but if you let them come up for a pat, it makes them feel better about themselves. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. So I'm not waiting for her. If I say heel, no. Good. Good. That's a girl. That behaviour that she's just showed twice then, they call that negative stress. And that's them pretending that it's going to kill them if you don't stop doing it. And it's just a technique, you keep the pressure on just moderately. And then as soon as she stops, you've got to let the pressure go real quick so they learn good behaviour gets them reward, not bad behaviour. Good girl. Baby. Good baby. That's a girl. Good baby. Good baby. No. No. No, sit. Sit. Good. Good sit. Good sit. So notice how I didn't pull her up then? I just let her go. She went down a little bit. So I held the lead in the same position. So if she was going to go down further, she'd have made it tight for herself. So she didn't, she made it tight, and then she thought about it and got up and took the pressure off herself without me having to pull her up or drag her up or have an argument. That's a girl. Yes, you are. You are a good girl. No. Good. So if she jumps, you just pull your lead up like that. When she sits properly, you go back to sooking her again. Good. Good. Are you good? We'll see if we can trick her into doing that again. Are you good? No. Good, that's better. Good girl. Good girl. What do you reckon? Are you good? Are we going to trick you again? Are we going to trick you? And she says, no, you're not going to trick me. That's a good girl. Good sit. Good. So see how she puts her head down? Don't pat her like that. Let her come back up and feel good about herself to get the reward. That's a girl. Good. Good. Heel. Good heel. That's a girl. Good heel. Good heel. Heel. That's a girl. Good. Good. So if she hangs back a little bit, I just say no for a split second. And then as soon as she's forward again, it's good. So I'll go the other direction into her. No, baby. Good. That's a girl. And I'm sort of steering her a little bit with the lead. If I want to go left, I just pull her left. And if I want to go right, I pull her right. Not too hard, just like an indicator. Good girl. Baby, sit. Oh, what a good sit. So she did a sit without me having to use any pressure, so she's earned pats for that. Good girl. Baby, drop. Oh, no. Good, no. Drop. Good. Good drop. Good drop. Good drop. Good drop. So if you notice, she'll put her toes where my fingers point. So to get her to roll back, I just moved my fingers back to where I wanted her toes to go, and she went back to that. Good girl. Good girl. So what about if we go for a walk back? Because that's all the basics pretty much. And we can just film the walk back and the approach to the gate. Good. Heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good. Good. No. Good. So if she went to sniff whatever she wanted, I just said no through it. So, and as soon as she got soft and came back towards me, that's good. So that's good. 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 No. Good. No. And if she doesn't listen, then I just go a little no. Good. That's a girl. And when she gets it right, a bit more accent on the niceness. So, in and out gates, we ask her to sit. Baby, sit. Or was it Rocky? Sit. Good girl, good girl. Good. Good. Baby, sit. Sit. No. Good. You see a little argument there? You just keep calm and keep asking her. I think she's been able to kick up a fuss with too many different people and get out of what she's been supposed to do. So if she argues a little bit, you just keep a steady pressure, keep calm, say no, and then as soon as she does what you want, you let the pressure off so your lead is U-shaped and floppy. And then when she's listening, if you've got a check chain at home, that's good. No. Sit. Sit. Good. If you've got a check chain at home, that'd be good to use that for starters. And then once she's listening to you on the check chain, get your clip and connect it to the check chain, wear that, and also clip it to the leather collar, so that when she gets a feel of the lead, when you pull it, she'll still hear that check chain jingle as well. Then when she's good all the time, take the check chain off and just use your leather collar. And I don't think it'll be very long. You haven't got big walks over there, I don't imagine. Not with lots of general public and things. I think she'll be good on the flat collar really, really quickly. You've just been working her on the flat collar, Jess? Yeah, so good. Good girl. So now she's sitting nicely, that's a reward to walk away. If she'd have been mucking around and objecting, then I would have kept asking her to sit until she was calm and then walk away. So we'll go shut the gate and we'll finish now and head back to the kennels. So, bye baby, see you Jan. Look at, make a kissy noise Jess. Good girl.